Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So I know you guys are always used to my hair care videos and all these different videos. So you guys know I have my Elite Total Body Care side. That's my go-to side for almost anything when it comes on to body care. The reason for this video today is because I have two daughters and one son. My son is my youngest. My daughters are the two oldest, but they are also. Can you close that for me? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. They are also girly but tomboyish at the same time. So was I. So there's nothing out of the way. But I wanted to make this video because I know that there are a lot of teens that watch. There's a lot of women that watch, men that watch. And a lot of you don't know a lot about our body care products and what they're good for and how to use them. So I mainly wanted to talk about body odor in general. So I'm going to do a little poll really quick. If you've encountered someone with a bad body odor, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see. And I'm also eating my lunch while I'm filming this live. So you guys just kind of bear with me. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of ones. Okay. Lisa Jones, hey Crystal, do you take the Total Body Detox, 1 in the AM and 1 at night? Yes. So Lisa, you can do it either way. I have tried it in that fashion, which I'm actually glad you said that because I'll be talking about that product as well. The Elite Detox Plus, you can take 2 in the morning, you can take 1 in the morning, you can take 1 in the morning, 1 at night, or you can take 2 at night, and then you drink down 8 ounces of water with it at the same time. That's the good thing about the Elite Total Detox or Elite Detox Plus. It allows you to be able to kind of customize it the way you need. Some days I would take 1, some days I would take 2. If I know I had something to do tomorrow and I didn't want to take 2 at night, I'd take 1 during the day and then allow my body to really purge out whatever it needed to throughout the day. So I hope that answered your question. Anyhow, as I was saying, when it comes on to body odor, we all have encountered that one person that typically has some sort of body odor. And the first thing you want to do is share with them, hey, I brought you a bar of soap. Hey, I bought you this. Hey, I bought you that, right? But you can't be rude about it. So that's one thing that I've been adamant on with my girls in teaching them hygiene. I get on them over and over and over and over and over again. It is a battle no matter what. I get on them so much, it's ridiculous because I'm a firm believer in if you don't teach your child at a young age how to take very good care of their body, you're going to have a child that is going to be typically the one who deals with a lot of bullying, typically the one that deals with a lot of self-esteem issues, and you just don't want to deal with that. So that was another reason why I dedicated a lot to my body care line. Number one, because as a female, you deal with a lot of things, and a lot of things including vaginal odor, bacterial infections, yeast infections, your pH balance is thrown off, the different fabrics that we wear on our bodies, the different things that we put in our vajayjay area, the different things we put under near our armpits. These are so many different things that we have to deal with when it comes on to eliminating body odor, and especially as females, because we have the inner part and not the outer part. Our body self-cleans, but sometimes it needs help. Sometimes it needs help, period. Like, there's no right or wrong to this. It's really more say just understanding your body and what your body needs. So my oldest daughter, who you guys see all the time, and then my younger daughter, they are 18 months apart. So my teaching to them is always exactly the same because they are not even 2 years apart from each other. And I want one to also groom the other. So where one is lacking, the other one tells them, hey, you know, blah, 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 or hey, you need to use this. So the funny thing to it is with my daughters, the other day I went to my mom's house because, you know, my mom had surgery. And I went into her bathroom, and in the shower, I saw a bottle of my goddess wash. And it was so weird because yes, my children, they're my everything. I try to give them everything, whatever it may be. But I always thought that children did not like minty or tingly things on their body. I've always been like that, maybe because I was like that. But when I saw this bottle sitting in the shower, and I turned to my older daughter and I was like, Adriana, you really like the goddess wash? She's like, yeah, mom, I really like it, mom. It makes it tingle. It makes me feel tingly. And I'm just like, you like that? She's like, yeah, mom, it makes me feel clean. And this is my child. So, when she was like, it makes me feel clean, it tingles. And I'm like, you actually like that? And I thought, being me, that your children are like you, I said that they wouldn't like it. So I would never push for them to have to use it. So I would either make them use this, or they would use Pear soap or Kirk's soap, those different soaps, because they're younger. And I know that some children don't like that. The good thing about the Elite Total Body Care Goddess Wash is we now are going to have it in the flavor or fragrance of strawberry and not just the minty smell, because, the kitty wants to smell like fruit. So there are some things that we call odor causing bacteria. If you've heard of something called odor causing bacteria, put a 1 in the chat. If you've heard of odor causing bacteria, put a 1 in the chat. So a lot of people don't know that odor causing bacteria does not just come from you not cleansing your body the right way. I'm waiting to see the responses. So I'm seeing a ton of 1s. Odor causing bacteria is one of the leading causes for women when it comes on to vaginitis, also AKA known as bacterial infection. It's also one of the leading causes of yeast. Okay. Other causes of yeast or odor causing bacteria: sex, having partners. Having multiple partners can throw off your pH balance. A lot of women don't know multiple partners can throw off your pH balance. Even friction from using condoms can throw off your pH balance. The coating that's on the condom can also pH balance. Certain soaps can throw off your pH balance. Certain materials that you wear can throw off your pH balance. Typically for women, the best material to wear is 100% cotton. But now a lot of these brands are coming out with a cotton alternative because they're trying to make the underwear affordable or new and improved. So they use materials that are a comparison to cotton and not cotton. And then it has this amazing name. And unless you Google the name to know what it is, you don't know that sometimes these materials will have like 2% of another material and 98% cotton. But that 2% of another material can literally throw off your pH balance. Mm-hmm. So Barbara says, I like the Goddess Wash and Spray because it does what we need to clean and smell good. I hate that smell. We can get it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sensitive to everything, and this is a great help. Barbara, I'm also very sensitive to everything. I can't wear anything outside of cotton. If I do wear anything outside of cotton, I have to line my underwear with 2 cotton panty liners, and they have to be 100% cotton. Absolutely. You guys, I'm going to put you guys on mute for just a moment. Hi, this is Crystal. Sorry, you guys. I've been waiting on our landlord to call, and he just called. Anyway, you guys just saw me pop that cookie in my mouth. The easiest way to get bacterial infection. I'm gonna be honest, and like I always tell you guys, I'm not a hypocrite. You guys, I love candy. I love sweets. I like juice. I like all of that. But what we don't understand is all of these different items cause what we call odor causing bacteria. Body odor. If you've ever encountered someone where their armpits are always musty, even when they use deodorant, that tells you a lot. You know what that tells you? That they're inside of their body in your most sensitive areas, your armpits, your vajayjay, okay, those two areas, when there's a musty smell that won't go away, that is typically what we call odor causing bacteria. And the only way to really eliminate that bacteria is sometimes from the inside out, if it's that bad. Other times it's from changes of things that you're using. Athena, they need to detox. Absolutely. Detoxing when it comes onto the armpits and other parts of the body smelling outside of the vajayjay is definitely going to help. Definitely going to help. The vajayjay, when it smells musty or has that fishy odor, it's not from the outside, it's from the inside. That definitely tells you that you have what we call a bacterial infection. A lot of people don't even know how to tell if they have one, and that's another reason why we came up with what we call vagina self-test kits. This is a test kit for you to be able to test the flora of the vagina, the juices, the vajayjay, the kitty, same thing. You can literally test the juices of the vagina, and this will be an early indicator that you need to go and see your doctor and get yourself a nice little checkup. A nice little checkup. A lot of people don't even know that this exists. It is called a vagina self-test kit. This test kit is a easy 1, 2, 3, less than 5 minutes. You put it in your purse, you keep it in your bathroom, hide it under your mattress, hide it under your toothbrush, hide it wherever, since you don't want your man or your partner to see it. And you're able to literally go to the restroom, swab a little piece of the vajayjay, rub it on, and it tells you the pH of the vajayjay. Period. Period and period. I see you guys have some questions here. I'm going to read them in just a second. Let me see. Where can I buy your product? EliteTotalBodyCare.com. Actually, we're going to do 20% off all of the body care products if you use code BodyCare20. Let me post that there and pin it so you guys don't have to keep asking me for the code. So the code is BodyCare20, and that'll save you 20% off all of our products today only. I have a question, Crystal. This might got nothing to do with body odor, but my hydroquinone, a skin permanently bleaches the skin and block the melanin in the skin. I'm not sure. Can you rephrase the question, Jador? I'm not understanding your questions. I know what hydroquinone is, but I want to understand what question you're asking me. Barbara, also the orange soap is wonderful on the dark skin. We can get between there. So with the soap and Goddess line, that's a huge winner. I keep stock for the fear of running out, so please keep these stocks. So Barbara, we have two different soaps. We have the dark spot corrector soap, and then we have our pomegranate soap. The pomegranate soap is an anti-aging and soothing soap. The dark spot corrector soap can be used to lighten or diminish dark spots on the body, right? But these two soaps, I do not recommend that you put on the vajayjay. I'm going to tell you why. Typically, soaps are made with lye, okay? Lye is also one of those ingredients that is not necessarily the best thing for the vajayjay. You know why? Because it is a chemical product. It's a chemical that we can use, also known as Drano. Lye is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide in the vajayjay is not a good thing. And that's another reason why we tell people you do not put soap inside the vagina. You only use it on the exterior. The good thing is, that's why we have our Goddess Wash. The Goddess Wash has no fragrance in it. There's no dyes in it. It is powered by nature's best essential oils, 100%. The only ingredient that's in here is a preservative. Why? Because it is a water-based product. And with any water-based product, you have to have a preservative or it will go rancid. But the fragrance in this particular product is not actual fragrance. It is essential oils and essential oils only. There's no fragrances. There's no dyes. There's no dilutants. There's none of that. There is only essential oils to help fragrance the actual product, and to also give benefit to the vajayjay and the other private areas. You can use this on the entire body versus our other two soaps that are with purpose for more the skin itself. But I do not recommend you use these on the vajayjay. I don't. This is also good for those of you with the musty armpits. You squeeze a little on the armpits. You allow it to sit with your arms up in the shower while you're sitting there talking to yourself, singing, whatever. And you take your rag or your hands and you literally rub and caress that area. And it helps to deplete that odor-causing bacteria that's in the armpits as well. Drinking plenty of water. Yes, Rhonda. Very, very true. If you're not a water drinker like myself, you definitely need to drink the water. I can't sit here and make up a lie like, oh, that's all I drink all day long. I don't. I like soda. I like tea. I like juice. But at the same time, water is definitely your best friend. Do not be like me. I started at a young age, and at a young age, I had big problems with vaginitis. I had big problems with yeast because I was always drinking sugar. So definitely. When I use the noni, I get irritated. I put a small amount in my hand, wash the vajayjay, then wash the rest of my body with soap, then rinse. Am I doing it wrong? So Corinne, you never, even with the goddess wash, you do not put it inside the vajayjay. You only use it to wash the outer lips. So if this is the vajayjay, okay, these are the lips. You're going to only use it on the lips itself, and then you rinse it off. You never go in. You never penetrate your vajayjay at any point with any product whatsoever. The vagina is self-cleaning on the inside, but outside nasty. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's a fact. The vajayjay on the inside is self-cleaning, but the outside is nasty. But here's the thing. If your vajayjay is sick on the inside, it can't self-clean. It's sick and it needs help. There's different things that you can use for help. You can use boric acid suppositories, We'll have those soon. Outside of the boric acid, watch what you're eating. But if you're having the infection or attack at that moment, definitely schedule an appointment with your OBGYN. Very important. All right. I just came from the doctor for this. You would think I have a Fidelia onion down there. Listen, Annie, it happens. We're women. There's nothing you can do to really prevent these problems. You can literally be okay with wearing cotton today, and tomorrow you develop an allergy. There's nothing you can do about that. Unfortunately, with the foods we eat, the world we live in, how nature works, and how our body works, there's no way to 100% rid yourself of any of these things at all. So what happens if you naturally sweat and have body odor? So rosebuds, naturally sweating is a good thing. You're purifying the body. That is the body's way of pushing out any salt and toxins, right? That's why they say drink a lot of water. The more water you drink, because the body's made up of water, the more water you're going to push out and purify the body. If you're bathing and you're noticing that this odor is not going away, that is when you know you have a problem. Can you put in the chat the name of the pH testing product you mentioned? Yes. So this is called the Elite Total Body Care Vaginal pH Test Kit. Okay. It looks just like this, and you get 2 kits. So this is 1 kit. You get 2 kits in 1 order. That's how it works. Let's see. Does the hydroquinone change the skin color and block the melanin that gives the skin its color? So hydroquinone is one of those ingredients that they categorize as a dangerous ingredient. Most times it's only in skin bleaching products. Okay. Hydroquinone can be dangerous to the skin if used in the wrong way and exposed to the sun. I don't really know the chemistry behind it, but I do know that it does bleach the skin. That's the only thing that I can say about it. I don't know 100% what it does, but I do know that it's used in all bleaching products to bleach the skin. I would love to purchase something for my granddaughter. She stays musty. It's the way you said it, Rebecca. Okay, so Rebecca, definitely this stays in my kid's backpack. It looks like this because there are essential oils in it. So it's cloudy. It's not supposed to be 100% clear. It is cloudy. But that is because there are essential oils in the actual product. There's no fragrances in either one of these products, okay? Our goddess spray nor our goddess wash have fragrance in them. Neither one have any form of fragrance or dyes. That is also the number one cause outside of other problems like cottons and fabrics that causes problems for our vajayjay. Dyes and fragrance. Those of you that like to spray your perfumes directly on your vajayjay, please stop. You're killing your vagina. Have you ever tasted perfume? It tastes horrible. So imagine what it's like on your vajayjay. That is the most sensitive part of your entire body. If you don't have a vagina and you are a woman, you feel like you are not a woman. Okay. What are some of the detox products to use to prevent body odors? So there's different things. The detox itself, cleansing the body 100%, no matter what detox it is great. Our detox is Elite Detox Plus. I have used Elite Detox Plus since day one with no problem. My weight goes up and down. I can honestly say that. I'll go up some days, I'll go down some days. Some days I look like I lost 10 pounds. Other days I look like I gained 35. But that is the miracle of a thyroid, right? Because I don't have one. But outside of that, cleansing that colon with all the crap that we eat is definitely going to help with the body. Have you ever heard that term, what you put in is what you get out? If all you eat is sweets and junk, your entire body is going to be full of sweets and junk. And it has to break down and absorb those sweets and junk. So detoxing is definitely going to be your best friend. This is our Elite Detox Plus. It is a gentle detox. You can use it for up to 14 days. I'll go over some of the ingredients just because. Senna leaf is typically the natural way. You can boil senna pod and drink it, and it will literally have you all day. Okay, so senna leaf is typically the stimulant of the bowels. It's not a laxative, but it can be a laxative. Cascara sagra bark, Filsum husk powder, flaxseed powder, aloe vera gel, lactobacillus acidophilus is bacteria, good bacteria. I can never really say that name. Licorice root and medium chain triglycerides oil, which is also known as coconut oil. Okay, so medium chain triglycerides oil is coconut. That is coconut oil. And then, of course, gelatin, rice powder, magnesium, and silicone dioxide. That is the gel capsule that is on the outside of the product. But that is what our Elite Detox Plus contains. And then we also have our natural detox tea that is all herbs, freeze-dried herbs that you can use as well. If you don't want to use the capsules, you can use the tea. And then replenishing the nutrients that you just depleted. That's called Elite Life Plus, which is a multi-complex and multivitamin. I'm just joining. I'm lost. I just came back and watched. Okay, Latrice, you got to come back and watch from the beginning. Can you use your soaps on the face for dark circles around the eyes? Absolutely. But what people don't know is dark circles around the eyes is not from pigment in the skin. That's not why you get dark circles around your eyes. That is actually on the inside, not the outside. My family is from Belize. Is it okay to use Dettol on your yoni? I used to use Dettol in my water. Now, do I know what it did to my yoni? No, but I always love the smell. It smells like pine sol, so I don't really know. I don't want to say yes and no because I'm not Dettol, so I can't tell you. I was Instacarting, and this one person ordered a bunch of vegetables. Please, you guys, stop it. You guys are going to make me die of laughter. Oh, my gosh. Vagisil is another one that I try to stay away from. Vagisil is another one that I try to stay away from. And I'm sorry, the code is body20, not body care. It's body20. I put body care, but it's body20. Body20. Here we go. All right. Man, it's about to rain. All right, let me go back to some more of your questions. I have the Senna pills my doctor gave me when I was pregnant. I'm surprised your doctor gave you that when you were pregnant. Can kids use this? So my children use our Goddess spray and our Goddess wash. My older daughter just started using the pomegranate soap because she's starting to get her little breakouts and stuff like that. So my older daughter started using that, but my younger daughter, I don't let her use the bar soaps only because she doesn't need it at this moment. Are these products going on Amazon as well? I have not put them on Amazon just yet. Our AfriGoddess line is going on Amazon. We just shipped our stuff out today. Let me try your test kit. As you said, maybe I'm developing a reaction to my undies and the weather is very hot down in the islands. So Corinne is definitely something I would suggest. Try cotton. And I don't sleep in underwear at night. If you sleep in underwear at night, do you know that that's when your body heat raises the most? At night when you're asleep. So I don't sleep in underwear at night. I sweat more, or I seem to perspire a lot more when I'm resting for some strange reason. Now, some people are opposite. If you rest cool, then you're great. But that's another added fabric on top of, your body itself. So I don't sleep in underwear at night. I feel like that's when I'm at my hottest point, and then hot and hot don't really go together. Is it okay to use clippers to shave your hair off your chest? If you want. I mean, you have to be careful of ingrowns. Can kids take the capsules? That is absolutely your choice. My children are not going to be detoxing with capsules yet. I more say would give them the tea before I would give them the capsules. They're children. You don't necessarily have to do it that way. You can honestly, for children, I do it the basic way: boil some Centipod. They might not like the fact that their stomach's gonna cramp to death, but they're damn sure gonna get a washout. I just looked on the website and don't see where to order only hair products. So Sheila, you go to elitetotalbodycare.com. elitetotalbodycare.com. I can't those detox pills, Crystal, had my stomach churning. I was running to the toilet all day. Oh, I switched to cotton and can't sleep bareback. Wow. Anyhow, so odor causing bacteria. Let's talk about it. What? Oh, okay, that's it. So bacterial vaginosis, an overgrowth of normally occurring vaginal bacteria. It is the most common vaginal infection and causes a vaginal odor. Trichomonas is a sexually transmitted infection that can also cause odor-causing bacteria or lead to vaginal odor. Chlamydia and gonorrhea don't normally cause vaginal odors, but they damn sure give you the shits. So guess what? We're not even going to go there. We're not even going to talk about those two, but those two definitely are part of the family. Anything that makes the vajayjay sick is going to cause an odor. Anything that makes the vajayjay sick is going to cause some sort of odor. Thank you, Jacqueline. Let's see. All right. If you've ever had a musty day, put a 2 in the chat. If you've ever had a musty day, put a 2 in the chat. Honesty is the best policy, and we're not here to judge. I'm just going to put a 2, period. Okay. So if you like to use Suave deodorant, Degree, Dove, if you use any one of those deodorants, put a 1 in the chat. If you've used Dove, Suave, Degree, any one of those deodorants that you can buy at the Walmart for $2-3, Avon, Mary Kay, put a 1 in the chat. It's going to be a ton of 1s. A lot of us don't know that your deodorant should definitely be wiped off after you use it every time. Secret too. That's included in that list. Your deodorant can also cause a musty odor in your armpits. I know I just hurt a lot of people's feelings. Let me say that again. Your deodorants that you put under your armpits can also cause a musty odor. Yes, they get rid of the musty odor, right? But they can also, cause the musty odor as well. Who knew that? If you knew that deodorant can actually cause a musty odor, put a 4 in the chat. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry, I'm putting this away. A lot of you are like, wait, what? What? Deodorant can cause a musty odor. I know I just threw a bomb out there for y'all. Deodorant can cause a musty odor. Let me tell you why. So number one, every time you use your deodorant and you're already sweating and you go and put deodorant under your armpit, you just transfer the bacteria that your body just purified out into your deodorant. That's number one. Number two, a lot of deodorants contain what we call aluminum. Now they're making the deodorants without aluminum. The problem is the deodorants without aluminum, they don't keep the smell away long enough. The deodorants that do contain aluminum, they keep the smell away long enough, but they also cause odor-causing bacteria under the armpits. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then on top of that, when you go and you now put this deodorant under your armpits and you have hair under your armpits, remember the body purges out toxins. Typically, when they want to test you for drugs, where do they test you? In your nails and in your hair. Hair. Where the body grows the most hair. Hair, and hair, right? That hair under your armpits is also holding bacteria. And now you keep doing this with the same deodorant from yesterday, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and you go back and you're doing this every single day with your deodorant. Odor-causing bacteria lives under the armpits. I'm going to tell you guys 2 ways that you can get rid of odor-causing bacteria under your armpits. Number one, of course, put your goddess wash under your armpit. Set it up. Let it sit. Keep your armpits up. Rub. Make sure you get off all that old deodorant. A lot of you don't even wash off the old deodorant that's under your armpits. Okay? Get that old deodorant off. The good thing about the goddess wash, when you put it under the armpits, the old deodorant becomes little balls. It starts to rub off like little balls because you just put something that it doesn't like. And bacteria doesn't like cleanliness, right? It comes from cold, dark, dirty places. Even though your armpits are warm, it's still dark and dirty. It has toxins and bacteria that your body has pushed out, right? So the goddess wash is going to turn that bacteria into little balls, and then those little balls just wash right off when you're done. A second way to do it, I'm going to give you a natural way to do it for those of you that have time. You take a lemon, a half of a lemon, and baking soda, and you rub that under your armpits. That also kills bacteria. If you have a ringworm and you take a lemon or lime and you rub that ringworm, the lemon or the lime is also antibacterial and it kills the actual bacteria. Third way, apple cider vinegar on a Q-tip can also do the same thing, or a cotton swab can also do the same thing. The only reason why people don't like to use the lemon and they don't like to use the apple cider vinegar is because it can also cause irritation under the armpits because they are so acidic. And yes, they are neutralizing the odor, but they are still acidic to sensitive skin. So that's another reason why I more say use the goddess wash versus the lemon or the apple cider vinegar, because when you use too much or you use it too often, you're going to make your underarms raw and sore. I've done it. I know. Same thing with the vajayjay, the hair on the front of the vajayjay. Take your goddess wash, rub that baby on. For those of you that like to preserve the hairs on your fronts, your choice. Rub that baby on while you're in the shower. Just stand there, talk to yourself a couple seconds, let it do its thing, and then rinse. Did I just shock you guys? If I shocked you guys with the odor causing under the armpits, put a 1 in the chat, because a lot of you did not know that your deodorant actually causes bacteria. Thank you guys. Thank you. I need everybody to thumbs up this live, because I just gave you guys tons of information that most places you got to go to your dermatologist for them to lie and tell you foolishness about. So I put a code in the chat for 20% off our body care site. Everything is 20% off today at elitetotalbodycare.com. Use code BODY20, and that will save you 20% off your purchase. The kits are back in stock, where you get the goddess spray, the goddess wash, and the vaginal test kits as one bundle. Okay, so the bundle kits are back on the site, where you can get the actual kits, and it includes a vaginal self-test kit in that package for you to keep safe and put it in your pocket when you need it, in your purse, wherever, put it in your desk at work, take it to your booty call's house, take it to wherever house you want to, but you always have that kit just to kind of check if you need to go and check the urgent care, or go check your own doctor. Okay? So I hope everybody got some good information from today. I appreciate you guys for watching. I know this is a sensitive topic, but you know I'm the girl that'll talk about it, right? So guys, don't forget, our goddess wash can also be used on guys. It's not just women. Guys hold bacteria on their penises too. If your man is not circumcised, bacteria typically lives under the head. And it's not because they're dirty, because some of them are dirty, but because that is where bacteria accumulates from them sweating. That is their fold. So our fold is here, their fold is here. Do you need me to say that again? Our fold is here, their fold is here. That little lip under the head of their penis, that is where bacteria definitely lives. Circumcised or not, bacteria still lives under that little lip under the head of their penis. And guess what? When it's time to have sex and they slide that in, because I know I'm talking a sensitive topic, but nobody talks about it. When they slide that into your clean vagina and they just decided that they wanted to play basketball and sweat and come play with you, guess what? They just slid that bacteria on into you. And then it's a never-ending cycle. Men can also carry bacterial vaginitis, and then they carry it to you. Men actually can carry this. And they have no odor, they have no symptoms, they have no smell, but they carry it and give it to you. And now you have the odor, you have the symptoms, and you have the smell. Teresa, yes, they're sold separately. So you guys take heed to all this information that I gave you today. Go check out yourself, get yourself together, get yourself some goddess wash, get yourself some goddess spray, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to do your detox. 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 Make your man detox. Make your man wash his parts too. He can smell like strawberries or he can smell like eucalyptus. It's his choice. You guys are welcome. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, 20% off Elite Total Body Care. The code is BODY20. BODY20. See you guys in the next video.